Good day. I am Rirhandzu Marivate, the program coordinator for the Living Soils Community Learning Farm. For this Food Dialogues presentation, I will be giving a brief overview on how the Sustainability Institute has approached food, farming, and nutrition with respect to basic education. The existence of malnutrition in South Africa, where obesity and stunting coexist in the same spaces, is a result of multiple factors, one of which can be proper education and the dissemination of knowledge around nutrition and healthy habits. How can individuals engage with their communities and have a voice in real-world problems? Seeing as food is at the core of the sustainability problem, how can it be incorporated into the curriculum in such a way that it encourages the holistic understanding of the food system and a hands-on approach to issues in the community? Before I speak on how, I'll give a national context. South Africa continues to face high levels of poverty, inequality, and unemployment, with approximately half of the country's adult population living under the poverty line, and approximately 30% being unemployed. These socioeconomic conditions, characterized by high income inequality, have put a lot of pressure on the lives of many South Africans to meet their basic household needs, one of which is food security and being able to meet their daily nutritional requirements. One of the largest impacts of food and nutritional insecurity is the effect of malnutrition on children. Stunting prevents physical and cognitive growth of children that has a lifelong impact on their full human development and affects 27% of children in South Africa. While at the same time, 13% of children under the age of 5 and 26% of teenagers are considered overweight. It is not unusual to find these different forms of malnutrition within the same household. The Sustainability Institute, which is situated right outside of Stellenbosch, believes in providing holistic education to children for their transformative growth and learning. And since its establishment over 20 years ago, it has ensured that it would provide quality education opportunities within a safe and nurturing space, and particularly for the children of the LYNEDOCH Valley community. The LYNEDOCH Valley community is predominantly a farming area consisting of around 200 households that are considered to be below working class or poor. Household members either still work on the farms or are now pensioners, with their income primarily coming in from social grants and the skilled farm work. Similarly, many of these households also face food insecurity, with the biggest challenge being the ability to access food. Approximately 240 children from these LYNEDOCH households are supported by the Sustainability Institute through various educational programs, including providing bursaries for 160 learners to attend the primary schools at the SI and the LYNEDOCH Children's House, as well as offering an after-school youth program for high school learners. And the children at the SI range from a few months old to 18 years of age. The SI believes in a holistic development of children and incorporates health and nutrition, access to social services, and a curriculum that incorporates nature and access to quality education as part of the learning programs that are offered. In this sense, the children and youth learn about food and nutrition and the journey of food by having a hands-on experience of the food systems from seed to plate. They learn in the SI permaculture garden, at the Living Soils Community Learning Farm, and in the SI kitchen. This learning is reinforced by ensuring that the food that is grown in the gardens and on the farm contributes to the SI feeding scheme that provides 2 meals and snacks daily to the children and youth. The feeding scheme, in partnership with the Lunchbox Fund, also ensures that the children receive sufficient nutrition and sustenance that is critical to their physical, academic, and emotional development and well-being. The COVID-19 pandemic and the subsequent lockdown has made it difficult for many in the LYNEDOCH Valley community. Already vulnerable families are now at more risk, as many have lost employment and can't access basic services such as purchasing food due to lack of transport. In order to help alleviate some of this pressure, the SI, in partnership with Spear Wine Farm, initiated a food relief program at the end of March 2020 to ensure that at-risk LYNEDOCH Valley households receive weekly food support consisting of a mixture of staple food items and fresh vegetables grown by the Living Source Project. The initiative ensures that children who are supported by the SI also continue to meet their nutritional needs. Additionally, weekly educational workshops have also been run with the community members, ranging from COVID-19 health and safety training, training with physical exercise, mental health, all the way to food nutrition. Households have also been given home garden starter kits that include seeds, seedlings, and compost to grow their own food. This pandemic poses a new challenge that highlights the already existing disparities in our community. And our biggest challenge and opportunity lies in deepening our community engagement and finding ways that we better understand how to address challenges and co-create lasting and empowering solutions with our community, including addressing food and nutritional security. In summary, our learning programs incorporate learning about food and nutrition as part of the weekly curriculum. The children and youth actively help in the food gardens and the kitchen. Many households still live below the poverty line, making it difficult to eat nutritious food. And the pandemic has made it even more difficult for the community to have access to basic services such as transport and shops. And that has impacted on their food security and health. Lastly, the SI continues to engage with the LYNEDOCH community about food and nutrition and the growth of their own food. Thank you for your attention.